Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to Annie on Idol. Tonight I'm going to be recapping the top 8 performance show, the single most despicable hour and a half of judging I've ever seen. Gonna do that right now, so let's get to it. Paul McDonald started off the night in the death spot. Ding, 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 they're ready for his Idol run to be over. In typical Idol fashion this season, Paul started off the entire first half of the song in the absolute wrong key. He was singing in a different key than the orchestra. Did anyone else hear that? He's definitely going to be in the bottom 3. I hope he goes home. He deserves to go home. That performance was really, really, really bad. Also, Paul, how dare you not slide out on the stage in tighty whities? Archie did it. Cook did it. You can't sing a song from Risky Business and not slide out in your tighty whities. It was a shame, honestly. This segment is brought to you by Lauren's Bump It and or Toupee. Can't really decide what it was. I don't like her. She's annoying, insufferable, everything that I can't stand in an Idol contestant. And they love her. They love her. I thought the arrangement was really slow and bad. It came off kind of like a dirge. She'll make it through, but if we're being honest, her hair piece was the true star. And her mom's hair, if this is Lauren right now, this is Lauren's mom. Twice as big and spectacular. Casey, well, this is all I really can muster. That was the single most uncharismatic and untalented thing that has been on that show. And that includes Andrew Garcia, anyone who's ever been rejected in the audition episodes, Simon's V-neck t-shirt, Jason Castro pretending to be a matador, Cara DioGuardi. It was terrible. It was awful. I was sitting at my TV like this. Straight Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 1. It was so awful. And they were like, this is the best thing. I don't know what they're hearing. That was terrible. That was freaking fugly. Everything about that was just the most awful thing I've ever seen on my TV. And they loved it, and they praised him, and they gave him a standing ovation. What? What am I even watching? What is the show? What has it become? And that's not even the worst of it. Our boy Scotty isn't even have a chance in the Bible Belt of going home. They love his performances regardless. He's gonna be a big star. So at what point do I say anything more about him? I like doing my southern accent though, so I might keep it up another week. I'm a little bit bored of him, so I'm just gonna skip him this week. Stefano's performance for me was the funniest thing ever because he sang Boys to Men, which, great. Who doesn't love Boys to Men? I love Boys to Men. I was laughing uncontrollably because I knew, in the echelon of Idol former R&B contestants that have just gotten the absolute shaft, I would have died to sing Boys to Men. When did that song get cleared? I could hear Anoop Desai just writhing in pain all the way from North Carolina. I could feel Nico Smith, I could just feel his anger radiating at me from 6 years ago. It was overall subpar. I mean, I was cooking peas the entire time he was singing and I really wasn't paying attention. The song was great. Was he good? I don't know. Whatever. I can't wait for him to go home. Okay, let's just crunch a few numbers here. We had 8 contestants, 3 judges. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 overall critiques came out tonight. Of the 24 critiques that went out to the contestants tonight, there were 2 negative ones. 1 out of every 12 things that they said was negative. Both of them were to Haley. In the cornucopia of heinously terrible performances tonight, they decided to pick on Haley? Really? 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 Lipstick's for you, girl. I hope you win. Idol 0606 for Haley. And they critiqued her song choice. She sang freaking Blondie. I can't even fathom why. Can somebody explain to me what in God's name is going on where that performance is 1 out of every 12 times is the worst performance of the night? That just enraged me so much because there's some sort of serious agenda that they've got going on that does not include her going as far as she's gone. You know who was the worst of the night? Casey. You know who was also the worst? Jacob. You know who was also the worst? Paul. You know who didn't get a single thing said to them? Neither of those 3 contestants. There is no basis or criteria by which they are spewing their garbage out of their mouth. It's like raw sewage in their head, and it passes through whatever's going on in this action, because there's clearly no sort of chemical or electronic reaction going on here, to absolute nonsense being spewed and then brought to my ears from my television. Jacob, stop tackling other idols' anthems. Last week you did a little bit of Chris Allen. This weekend you're doing a little bit of Clay Aiken. The Claymates are gonna be looking for you. They gonna find you. They gonna show you their clay tattoos. You in trouble, girl. Oh God, you in trouble, girl. It was okay, but not memorable enough or likable enough to really advance him. Maybe make it another week or get eliminated. Fingers crossed. Freaking James. Tricking America with your pyrotechnics and your screamy scream. Oh my God. You're like, America wants metal. I'm gonna bring metal back. James Durbin, we had eradicated metal in the 80s, and you brought that thing like a plague back, like smallpox, black flu, cholera. It was like this bad epidemic that was washing over everyone, and we were just like, no, we did not want metal. You may think we want metal. We don't want metal. And you know what that comes from? Your deluded sense of self-importance that this show has given you. Just because you say it doesn't mean we want it. We don't want metal. We want Rock of Love. That's what we want. That's the most metal we want. We want to see Bret Michaels get hit in the face with a stage, but that's the extent of all we want. I did not ask for metal. I never ask for metal. I don't even really like Ricky Rachtman. I will never ask for metal. I do not want metal. Do not give me metal. I watch American Idol. If I watched American Idol, do you think I want metal? Like, what were you thinking? I didn't ask you for metal. I didn't tweet you about metal. You know what I tweeted you about? I tweeted you to go away. If I'm America, that's what I asked. I asked for you to go away. I don't like metal. No. So that's it for tonight's Annie on Idol. If you want to follow me, my Twitter name should be down here. So will my Tumblr. I don't really tumble a lot of American Idol stuff, but if you want to follow that, feel free. Subscribe to my channel. Leave comments. When I'm at work, I really like to answer them. So feel free to do that as well. I'll be back tomorrow to recap the results. So see you guys in 24 hours. Hasta la vista.